game to fucking start streaming. Which is difficult when you want to do a playthrough, yeah? So, alright, we're gonna start a new game. Next. Active, original, start game. Okay. Chrono, because, what was it? His name is 6 letters, right, in English, but the game only allows for 5 characters, so sucks to be Chrono because he spells his own fucking name wrong. Alright, let's do it. Really fucking glad I was paying attention to, yeah, okay, let's... So yeah, the game was $45 in 1998. Okay, so let me recap in case anyone decides to watch this for some fucking reason. I was in love with Chrono Trigger as a child, and I always wanted it, but I couldn't afford it because a new copy of it sealed was $80 from Electronics Boutique. And as like a fucking 10-year-old kid, I didn't have $80, alright? It don't work that way. What's going on here? So anyway, eventually when I was in 6th grade, I found a copy at Funkoland for $45 after doing this whole scheme with Hollywood Video where I would fucking rent the game, return it, and then cross the little security border to be like, hello, do you have a copy of Chrono Trigger? Like some little asshole. Because I could only get as far as the part where you have to cross the Xenon Bridge after they rebuild it and you gotta fight the skeleton dude at the end when you're about to go fuck up Magus's army. And I really just loved it. I really wanted it. And I worked my ass off in fucking chores for my mother. Like, she ruined me, man. She worked me to the fucking bone to give me an advance for $45 when I was in 6th grade. So, I did. And I played that copy for years. Like, every year I would do a New Game Plus playthrough because I wanted to try and get everybody rainbow armor and stuff. And when I was in high school, I think I was 18, so that copy of the game was, like probably 10 years old by that point. My ex-girlfriend wanted to play it, so I loaned it to her, and the battery and the cartridge died. And I remember, like, I went over to her house, and she was like, I gotta tell you something about your copy of Chrono Trigger. And I was like, what? And she's like, your save file is gone. And she was so terrified, and the look that she gave me, because she just assumed that I was going to fucking break up with her. Because I was just like, Aah! Do you know how many rainbow hats I had? Anyway. I love this game. It's fun. I didn't break up with her because of the Chrono Trigger thing. I broke up with her because she's a fucking idiot. Ah, see? That time delay. It's going to come back and haunt you, Addison. Chrono doing some fist pumping. Who's my young friend? Luca. Yeah, so they patched in, they've done 5 huge patches to try and fix it, so they got rid of the mobile UI so that it's the actual, like, SNES UI. I don't know, how bad are the new graphics? I haven't actually seen them yet. Is that them? Gonna be honest, I thought it would look worse. Like, oh. Like, I'll leave it on the Super Nintendo settings, but, I don't know. Yeah, they are weird. I mean, like, I played the Final Fantasy VI version. The Final Fantasy VI version, like, sucks. I mean, there is a difference here, like the houses are all smoothed out and shit. You can see the tiling though. Look at that. That looks... Oh, that's awful. That's gross. Like right there along the road. Yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah. The internet's right.
Today is the 1000th anniversary of our Kingdom's foundation. Enjoy the festivities. And surely weird if I were your age.
I always thought this dude had a really weird shaped head. Like, it's not quite round. It's kind of like a penis is just sprouting from the top of his glasses. Anyway. Okay. Oof. Anyway, I bumped into her, and she lost her pendant, and if I don't talk to her, it comes up in court later. Fun fact.
Here's your thing.
I'm not going to read every single line of dialogue because I'm not going to read every single line of dialogue because this game is all dialogue and I'm not, it's just a lot. Yeah? Rail's pretty good. I like the prehistoric chick myself. That was kind of more my speed when I was a kid. Ayla? Alia? Alia? If I were going to read out every single like line, it would just take forever, wouldn't it?
And they can't go. Go straight ahead if you want to try your hand against Lucas bipedal robot battler Gato.
Gato is Spanish for cat. Anyway. I would like to see Selfie play this just to hear her sing this like Gato shit.
Call me Gato.
Anyway, let's fuck up Gato. I feel like I haven't seen Selfie, like, in person in a really long time. Like, I don't think since that Kickside party where I went on my first date with Christy. No, I saw her at that Halloween party I went to. I tried to do some questionable things. I don't know what to do with the cat. Or no, it's like there's like a little girl or something, right? She's like, where the fuck is my cat? Hey, baby.
Yeah.
How many times have you actually met Selfie?
So the Christmas party.
Addison thinks that you've met her at one other time too.
Possible, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it was one of the Kickside movies or something.
No. Only movies I went to with you, we didn't see anyone except for right outside the meeting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do think Addison was at one.
Yeah, no. You've met Addison a few times. Alright, come on, cat. Let's go. Come on, you little fucker. Kitty. There you go. Maybe, Addison. Maybe. Gotta drink all this soda. So much soda. Killed it! I am so sweet. Thanks, Meryl. Addison, how do you say her name? Meryl or Marley? Or something in between? Marl? Or Meryl? I think it's Meryl. That's how I always said it when I was a kid. I'm gonna roll with it. This game's got fucked up names anyway. What was I doing?
Hey kid, how's it going?
It was a big war hundreds of years ago against the Fiend Lord's armies. My mom said if we lost, we wouldn't be having a fair like this today.
Whatever, kid. No one fucking asked you. God. Melchior. 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 Whatever. You don't speak words. No, I'm not gonna say you're a fucking pendant. Alright, we fucked around enough at this shit. Except for this candy business. Sure, young miss. What if I did start just fucking narrating this whole goddamn thing? Oh. The weird sprite layering issues is something that occurred in the original SNES release. I haven't noticed. Probably. Layered. Like, are you talking about here in this scene? You can see the trees like getting cut off and shit. I feel like every once in a while, character sprites are layered above foreground objects. Probably. I honestly don't remember. It's been like 12 years since I played the SNES version. I did notice that when I had the high-res graphics on, like, the world map looked fucking awful. Like, you could see the individual squares and shit that they used to tile down the graphics. Which is just, I don't know, it's fucking lazy. Fuck yeah. Let's get broken down by some fucking medieval technology, baby. God, the music in this game is so fucking good. Ooh. Let's do it again. Do it again, Fat Man Tobin. Stop working, Addison.
This looks like fun. I want to try it too. Hell yeah. Pick up honeys like this shit on the side. No one's business. That's not true. That's not true at all.
I had a similar conversation with Garrett about this, where I was just like, dude, you're not curing cancer. Like, fucking take a breather. It's okay. Let's see here. Just want to check one thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that was one of the things that Ellie told me when I worked at Big Point that really stuck with me, because I was freaking out one day and she was like, Jeff, we're not curing cancer, we make video games. And I was like, oh yeah. And they're not even very good video games. I was so embarrassed when we went to Kixeye and I started looking at the numbers for how much like those fucking Facebook games made in a day in comparison to how much like Battlestar Galactica Online made in a month. Hi, Tom. I'm streaming a non-offensive game that won't attract Trump people. 'Cause I'm tired of trying to be nice to people so that they'll follow me. I think yeah, fuck those guys indeed. Honestly, like War Commander and BP weren't like awful games. Like they were kind of fun to play and shit. I don't know. I do remember being really surprised that people were playing them though, just because they looked like, you know, mid-90s RTS games. Show's over, folks. Move along. Get the fuck out. A girl just disappeared. What the fuck just happened, Luca? Oh my god, we killed a woman.
I don't know. I better figure this out. Better put on my thinking hat.
The way that rift appeared and the way that pendant seemed the reaction to it. What are we supposed to do now? Is there any way that we can help her? I don't know. She seemed familiar or whatever. I'm gonna go steal her shit. Oh, wait, no. I need to get off of the teleporter. Oh, you're going after her? Want to find that? That's not what I'm doing. It's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to steal her shit so I can sell it to that old guy back in the fucking... Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I think BP and War Commander could be fun if you spent money on them. BSGO's problem was that the original lead designer thought of each map node as, like, a battlefield. Like, fucking Battlefield 1942 shit, right? That was his inspiration for the game. And I don't know, it was just tug of war all the day. And like I felt the frustration of the players too when they were saying shit like, oh yeah, you see your bullets firing, but that missile killed me when it exploded 5 feet away from me. And you're like, yeah, it's because the actual graphics don't fucking matter. Like actual objects in that game don't matter. Anyway, whatever. I'll never forget the time I got really drunk and like ranted at Sarah about how we needed to release our ground combat prototype that we fucking made. I was like, it's so fucking cool. We just fucking do it. Let's just do it.
don't think I actually bought the better sword. I think I'm still rocking the fucking shitty sword. I'll never forget Russians figuring out how to exploit our autosave systems and spend currency, then roll back by crashing arena instant servers. Did that happen? Oh shit, I still don't have any HP from when I fucking killed Gato. That's... Uh-oh. This might be a short-lived playthrough. Die, you blue fucks! I remember the packet sniffing thing. Yeah, there was a time where we took a box and we isolated it from our main like internet network because somebody was using some tools to packet sniff. So the game was trying to send information to the client was trying to send information to the game, and then they were picking up the packets and then changing the values of it, and then they sent it back out to finish, you know, the handshake with the server, and fucking all of a sudden people had a shitload of money. And I remember Sarah just being like, no, that's like actual hacking stuff. That's not just like for funsies. Like,
Oh, I'm a hacker.
I really hope I have enough HP to survive. Like, I'm actually not in good straits right now. I need to get the fuck out of this forest.
Uh-oh.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let him kick a walnut in your face. Be a man, Chrono. Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll use that if I need it.
Obtain power glove.
Gonna walk around those guys. That's pretty smart. Was this after I had left the project? Like when I was trying to be the QA manager without a title? Because I don't remember any of this. Where's my boy?
The Fiend Lord's army laid waste to the Xenon Bridge. The Xenon Bridge? Hey, Luke is dead. Funny seeing you here.
That sort of reminds me of when I first jumped on that project and they had that like volunteer QA army or whatever the fuck, and we first introduced, what was it? It was a horde mode, like whatever mode it was where you had to pay money and then you could have like waves of enemies come at you, and I couldn't finish it. Every single time I would get a crash, like a soft lock, because the game would stop spawning enemies and the testers never had an issue with it. It turns out that they were fucking cheating. They were just using instant kill on everything instead of fucking playing through the game like an actual tester and doing their fucking goddamn jobs. So I fired those fucks and I hired you.
I'm Banta, the village blacksmith. I'm the village blacksmith.
That's pretty... No, it's also pretty cool. Can't I just go through here? Yeah. We had to run 3 clients of the game trying to repro the server crash. I used to run 6 instances of that game on one machine just to do my normal testing. Every single fucking day. You know how bad that computer lagged?
This is what you call foreshadowing.
Why not say a prayer for yourselves? Anyway, sorry to rant about my old job from like 6 years ago. 6 years ago. You know, ultimately, that job was like one of the lowest paying jobs I've ever had, but I had a lot of fun working there, and I really enjoyed the people I worked with, and I met a lot of really kooky, fucked up people that I feel like I don't appreciate enough. Oh yeah, we're gonna cyclone the fuck out of you two green fucks, and then I'm gonna eat me some stew, and I'm gonna get all that HP back. Eat some dicks. I also don't know what my favorite QA experience would have been. I know what my favorite bug is, which is, well, I guess there's two. There's the whale thing in Stormrise, but nobody played that fucking game. I worked on a game called Aliens Infestation, and we had a new tester start. And there's a moment in that game. It's a DS like Metroidvania, but there's a mission in that game where you're outside of the Sulaco, the spaceship, and it's in space, and the aliens make noises, and they're like, "Wah!" You know, or whatever, while they jump at you. And we had a tester start on her first day. She put in a bug saying that the aliens make audio in space, because, you know, technically they wouldn't be able to do that because it's space. And to reinforce it, she posted a picture of the fucking alien poster that said, "In space, nobody can hear you scream." And then we sent that shit off to Gearbox. And we're like, ah! They closed the bug, they waved that shit. They're like, fuck you, Sega. That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. Their bug was, my work is done here, bug in NBA 2K5 or something. Oh, Meryl. Getting up to some shenanigans, but you know what we really need? I don't think I know the NBA 2K5 bug. Like, thinking about it, I didn't really start playing NBA 2K until, like, 2014. Unproducible scene once that we happened to get on tape where dude went up for a jump shot only at the apex of his jump. He kept going off at the top of the screen while holding the ball. Like, was he just, like, floating up? The spice roast, bitch. Bring it out. One man, one spice roast, one game. I've seen that happen before in other games, like just bad physics and shit. I enjoy the time Jason's debug commands on time we're updating server data rather than the instance. So in the middle of a team-wide playtest, so the characters would one-shot people and we didn't.
Hey, buddy.
I am to understand that you played some role in helping to rescue my lady wife. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Might you know what befell, Lean? Your wife's name is Lean? She has been acting rather oddly since her return, and she seems to have lost the coral hairpin she always wore. What the fuck does this character have cool? There was one bug. I was working on the Incredible Hulk, the video game adaptation of the Edward Norton classic. Fun story about... Nah, I don't think I actually can talk about that. I think I'm still under NDA. But one of the bugs that we found was... so there's a bunch of NPCs that run around in the game, and you can pick them up and throw them or whatever, and they'll like scream and shit. And there's like no black people in that game, like at all, except for NPCs, like just random street people. And I noticed one day that you could grab like literally the only black model in that game, and when you threw him, he screamed like a woman. And I was like, oh, fuck. How do I describe this bug? And because I didn't want to make it seem like the developers are racist or anything, but I was like, the street NPC wearing a red sweater has the wrong voice box. Like, and I was just like, oh, this is so weird. I was like, hey, yo, the only black guy in the game screams like a woman when you throw him. Anyway, they fixed that bug. Ah, there you are. Everyone get the fuck out. I'm about to go down to Pound Town. NFL 2K4, we found out that the end zone for the Super Bowl in 1925 had art with pot leaves all over. Was it just like an artist or a developer who just assumed that nobody would actually play until 2025? So let me try to sing that. Oh, rest in peace, NFL 2K. NFL 2K on the Dreamcast was such a really good game. QA had a lot of time on it, yeah. NFL 2K might have been the first sports game I bought with my own actual money. Like, I inherited a bunch of Genesis games, like John Madden Football and shit, from my brother. But I remember distinctly going down to Toys R Us to go buy NBA 2K, or not NBA 2K, because that's what I played now. NFL 2K. I know StarCraft 2, an artist and an animator worked on the Zerg models. I was just not going to puckering it. So when I was, I think it was the first month I was working at King, Joe Ryan all of a sudden like showed up in front of my desk and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" I was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" I guess he was trying to move to Barcelona to work for King there, but he ended up like not doing it. Hee. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? Did you? It's me. It's a me. But everyone keeps calling me Lean. How many full court shots did you take before you convinced him otherwise? Turns out I was wrapping around and was using the same shot percentage. That's awesome. Let's see. When I was at Sega, I was on Condemned 2 for about 2 hours, and then they had to pull me off of the project because I'm really sensitive to motion sickness. But I do remember, like, the testers would have to do shit like check achievements, and one of them was you have to kill 500 people or something in a multiplayer match. So what they would do is one guy would be the killer, and he would just sit there holding, I don't know if this can get caught up on my camera because I can't see my stream right now. They would just like hold the controller like that, so it was just facing in one direction with the camera, so that the dude was just spinning in place nonstop with an axe, and then you would have like 15 other testers just running at him, just getting fucking slaughtered nonstop for 3 hours at a time until we unlocked the fucking achievement. My dog's in the bedroom with Christy. It's like really hot and shitty in Seattle right now, and very, very, very smoky. And like it's nicer in the bedroom than it is here. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh. Yeah, total windmill of death. It was pretty fun to watch for however long I could actually sit there and watch it before I wanted to die.
Hey, give me some water. Give me some water. Oh. I'm in your bed.
So we had to rename every player in the college hoops game.
Her Majesty dismissed you already. You didn't engage in any untoward behavior, did you?
Well, yeah.
Oh my, speak of this never, but there will be terrible consequences. I've not heard a thing.
Because we shipped with fake names because they're not pro. What? Wait, is it because you didn't have like an NCAA license? You named like 300 of them. Man, fuck the NCAA, man. Like, just super corrupt. This is why I don't follow college sports. Like, the fact that student athletes are so fucked if they get injured while performing for their fucking school and they get fucking nothing. Like, just, I don't know, it's dirty. It's dirty money, man. Also, I didn't really go to a real college. I went to fucking the Academy of Art and then I dropped out. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. Seem to be in Guardia, but it looks like a lot older than the Guardia we're from. You tell him, Luca. Princess Nadia, what? I love this little birth scene too, by the way. I think it's just super cute how they like illustrate fucking having children. Like, what is she doing? She's just like, or is she just like shitting out a baby? You don't check that every time, though, right? Like, you only check it every now and then. See, this is why y'all should just be consultants with me. You get to work on really weird, silly software. And it's not very hard. You get paid a lot. I don't know, Addison. I'm sort of into the idea of reading this, like, line by line. You've inspired me. Like this guy. The Queen's chambers are above. She has granted you permission to pass. Oh, that's kind of fun. Hey, look, more scrubs. Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe you motherfucker. You made me bleed my own blood. Is that right? If you just hug this tree line hard enough, you don't have to fight these guys? Yep, okay. See? Still got it. I had to fucking test myself. Make sure I still remember how to play this goddamn game. I do want to buy some. Did you play I Am Setsuna? No, I have not played I Am Setsuna. I want to. It's just, I don't know. I never picked it up. Ah, jeez, man, this is like really sensitive with the control stick. That should be enough. Yeah, shit. You're not gonna give me the pea shooter, huh? Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, visually it was basically just the same environment the player played through. The snow thing wouldn't bother me. I think it's... I heard it was like a pretty depressing game, right? Is that right? Womp womp womp. Why not say a prayer for yourselves? Alright, yeah, cool. Fuck off. What did you find? A hairpin? Hey, this is Guardia's royal crest. Snake ladies. Sexy snake ladies. Yeah, the person gets to be cool. Lost up. Dude, I stopped playing Lost Odyssey when you get to the part. Okay, it's the first disc. When you get to the part where I think you find like your old daughter or something, and she fucking dies, and then he's just like, "Whoa," and fucking starts sobbing, and then like the two little kids that you got like palling around with you, they start sobbing, and everyone's just sobbing, and then fucking it cuts to black, and then it pops up with one of those like cool little stories about the main dude, and it's like all about what a fucking badass he's been for the last like 3,000 years or whatever the fuck it is that he's been alive. And I was like, why don't I get to see that in the game? Like, you have badass dude in the fucking story, like tech shit, and then you have whiny little bitch for the rest of the fucking game. Like, didn't make any sense. Didn't make any sense, Addison. I don't like it. I don't approve. Dude, really? What's happening here? I didn't play Blue Dragon. I skipped it because I thought it looked stupid. I don't know. I would argue that Persona 5 has the best battle music, like in any JRPG. No links. Is that a thing that I set in my channel? Like, can I get rid of that? All right, I'll fix that next time. I doubt anyone's gonna be fucking posting porn in here or anything, because it's basically just you guys. Oh, there's stuff I'm supposed to be reading.
Hey, look, it's Frog. Oh, wait.
You don't seem like a bad frog. I mean, person. I mean, what should we do, Chrono? Go with the frog, motherfucker! Right, I guess I'll just have to get over my aversions to slimy, moist creatures. What's your name? Frog. When I was a kid, I tried naming him Glenn, because that's his real name. And he's like, my name isn't Glenn, it's Glenn. I was like, oh, that's weird. Frog will suffice. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. And you as well. This room must conceal a hidden passage. Let us search every corner. I love Frog. Look at him. Little fucking goofy bouncing bastard. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to that fucking hotel and get some shut eye, because those 4 Naga ladies fucked my day up. Also, it's only 10 gil. Fuck it. Oh, yeah. Fuck off, buried treasure I can't open until 2/3 of the way through the game. Yeah, Tom, you missed my whole, like, early rant about this game and its effect on my childhood and how hard I worked to get a copy of it. Bitch tits. Addison, I don't think you had bitch tits. If somebody were like, "Hey Jeff, you're gonna die cold and alone," I'd be like, "Yeah, probably." I don't have any cross combos yet. Ooh, critical hit. Nice chrono. I am doing this because I need more levels and shit. A Thai recruiter? I think the most outlandish recruiter attempt I had was somebody wanted me to move to Cedar Falls, Iowa? I'm pretty sure that was the town name. And I was like Iowa? Where the corn comes from? Also, like, the most exciting thing that happened in Iowa is that every 4 years they do a fucking presidential caucus thing. Like, I don't have any interest in that. You know, as long as you're not into doing drugs, living in Bangkok could be extremely lucrative for you.
Steel Saber. Awesome.
Shit. You take a different sword, right? Yeah. Selfie says she'd want to die moving. Selfie said she'd want to die moving to Seattle. Wait, so the idea of Seattle is like abhorrent to her? Because like Seattle's culturally is not very different than Northern California. Yeah, you know what? I didn't want to leave the Bay Area either, but my money goes 4 times the range here in Seattle than it did in the Bay Area. Like, I can't move back to the Bay Area because my quality of life would drop that significantly. And like, I love the Bay. Like, I want to be back in Oakland or Berkeley. Tom is 100% right. The Mexican food here is a fucking hate crime, which is a big deal for me. Although their seafood is better, I feel like. But yeah, 100% the Mexican food here fucking sucks. Like, it's almost a deal breaker for me. Because I'm such a snob about it. I mean, I used to live on the same block as La Mission in Berkeley, you know? Like, La Mission is amazing. But other than that, I mean, you know, it's the same shit. They tell you that fucking earthquake is gonna kill us all. We have like real seasons, kinda. God, I fucking love La Mission. Before Christy moved in with me, I was eating at La Mission 5 times a week because I was just like, I don't know, what else am I supposed to eat? Ugh, it's almost time for my shift. I hate pretending to be human. They're so smelly and repulsive. It's demeaning. I think if I keep talking to this guy, is like, fucking, I have to fight him.
Yakra is a genius. His plan to imprison the Chancellor taking on his role works like magic.
Yeah, whatever.
Those one guys we ate last time weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we just caught look plump and juicy.
Yeah, no, I know it used to be a Taco Bell. I just feel like it was living on the same block as La Mission pushed the it pushed the bar too high. Cause like now every time I eat Mexican food, I'm always just like, why did you make your carnitas this way? That's weird. Yeah, I got money. I think these fuckers I actually do need to fight, but I don't want to. Oh, did you come to rescue me? How kind of you. But I assure you there's no need. As for this place, Yakura is so very kind. I decided to stay here. Please make sure I'm home. Oh, good of you to come. I'm sure Yakura will be pleased. Please, pass the time in here with us until he has a chance to come and greet you properly. Did you by chance come to save Green Bean? Okay. Yeah, so their carnitas are fucking amazing. Plus, they actually take the time to actually heat up their tortillas, like, on the grill and shit. I've noticed out here in Seattle, there's a lot of rice cooker fucking tortillas. Like, they just keep them in, like, these fucking pressure cooker things. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? The tortillas come out all weird and slimy instead of, like, fucking fresh and crispy. What the fuck? It doesn't make sense. But the rest of Seattle is pretty great, and for what I pay in rent, for what I should be paying in the Bay Area, I mean, besides their sports teams, like, what does anyone really have anything against Seattle? Like, I don't think I've been to Picante. Just need to do one thing here. Yeah, I can pretty much live here when it's in my dad's will and grew up. I would suggest, oh, that's okay. I didn't say anything offensive. Right? Pretty sure I didn't say anything offensive. Anyway, you two should come up here, like, for funsies and shit. Like, Seattle's fucking cool, man. Yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area, so I'm used to cities and stuff, and I feel like Seattle's it's a good, like, middle of the road type thing for me, right? Because, like, Seattle is fairly large. It's what, 700,000 people, I think. But outside of Seattle, it's basically just wilderness. Like, there's nothing really going on, which is, like, cool in its own way. Like, it's beautiful, right? Because the whole city is just surrounded by mountains and water. Granted, all those mountains are gonna kill us, but I spent 30 years in the Bay Area, and they told me that I was gonna fucking die from nuclear fire too, so whatever. I actually really, really, really miss the East Bay. Like, every time I go back to California, my favorite thing is going to, like, Berkeley and Oakland or Alameda and just fucking partying and hanging out and stuff. Like, I love that shit. I felt more at home in Berkeley than I did in Pacifica, which is the town that I grew up in. Hell yeah, I'll learn some X strikes, motherfuckers! Oh, I don't have any. I don't have. Well, this is embarrassing. I don't have any tents. I can't pitch a tent right now. Oh, it was right there. It's okay. Honestly, people rag on Martinez all the time. It's we're happy here. Yeah, Martinez isn't like awful or anything. I think me personally, like having grown up in and around San Francisco, like my entire life, it just always feels weird to like not be in cities. I guess, like I don't know. I've lived in more rural areas before. Like when I first moved to Michigan, I lived in a town called Chelsea, which is like basically built on a swamp. And I was like, man, this is really weird. Like, what the fuck do people do all day out here? Like, besides wish for death. Oh, we're gonna fuck all you three guys up. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I think for me, it's more of a thing of like, where can me and Christy be comfortable and not, I don't know, feel weird. Feeling weird's like a big thing for us. We can't really move to a small town because we're both like extremely liberal weirdos, and everyone's just gonna fucking start capping on us and telling us that we're fucking liberal faggots or whatever the fuck that they have like conjectured in their brains about how like people like us operate. So I don't know. You libtards think too hard. Why don't you just trust in the Führer? Like, that's not what I want. Yeah. I don't want to exist living, pining for, like, a different kind of life. Yeah, Austin. Garrett keeps talking about Austin, and he's like, oh, man, I'm going to vote against Ted Cruz. And I'm like, you still are moving to a world like, all right, so Austin is a fortress surrounded by bad, right? It's basically like fucking Berlin being in the middle of fucking East Germany and then like flying in airdrops and shit. And I don't know, how much do you really trust people in Austin? They fucking voted for Ron Paul. Ron Paul, not a great guy. Fuck every, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna use that shelter now because now I'm all like, Rrr. I guess I would rather just be like, why not just go back to fucking Portland? Portland's great. They have an amazing light rail system. Light years ahead of what Seattle has to offer. Sorry, no entry within. I don't remember. I don't. Oh, right. Where's the other ones? Get out of the way. It sounds like, yeah. Not that I don't love Portland or anything. Portland's awesome, right? I mean, like, where else do you go to see strippers and have a great strip club at the same time? Alright, have a good night, Addison. I love you. I do want to remember exactly how this puzzle works, because I don't think I actually 100% remember. But hey, I haven't had any fucking Trump people show up and been like, hey, while you're playing Hearts of Iron 4, why don't you fucking kill all the Jews? And I'm like, that's not really my deal. It's not really my deal, my dude. And it shouldn't be your deal either. Why would I ever install a mod like that? No, I fucked up. Okay. I should really pay attention to what I'm doing here, because this is a serious fight. Hey, wait, is there an auto combat mode? I don't want... No, turn that off. No! Wait, how do I turn auto off? Oh my god, they're going crazy. Alright, we're good. This looks like the shitty UI though. Oh god. Yeah, why did it turn on the weird UI? Weird. Is it just me, or did the fucking battle UI turn into the weird mobile version? That, like, weird mobile version that we all hate. Or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe there is no difference. Yakra, you motherfucker. Frog! Flee, your majesty. We shall dispatch this fiend. I got this guy is just like jerking off behind his desk before he decides to fucking come out.
Yeah, let's go. Total frog.
Wait, what? She died? Why did she die? Why don't I have any items to heal her? I don't remember. I don't remember this part of the game, to be honest. It's been a while. Yeah, okay, we're gonna keep X-striking you. Eat some poop, my lord. I mean, I still won, which is fine, but... Yeah, bitch. I just saved you. Thank you, Frog. I knew you'd come to rescue me. His Majesty awaits most anxiously. We should return to the castle. Ribbit. Whatever a frog sounds like. I thank you, Chrono and Luca, for all your aid. And I as well. Please accompany us to the castle. Blah, blah, blah. Give me your shit, you motherfuckers. With my thanks, Mrs. took me like a sack of corn. Give me that mid-ether. That's what I really want. Oh, your majesty, I'm in damage as you can see. Oh god, I gotta pee. We must institute a stricter criminal justice system in this kingdom to ensure such fiends never threaten the royal family's safety ever again. Seems safe. I am disgraced. I failed to protect my queen. Frog! And forever you're dead. Who knows what would have happened to me had you not come a little later than you did? What has become of the girl who was mistaken for me? I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot about Princess Nadia. Where did the princess disappear? She may be there now. Turn my computer tonight wondering what else I'm gonna play for bed. Instead I'd be in your info, watch you get drunk, rant about random shit and play country. Thanks, Tristan. You didn't have a Twitch account. I'm surprised. It seems like, I don't know, you kind of seem like the guy who would like maybe pal around on Twitch a lot. So so Tom and Addison, we all used to work together at Kixeye, and then Addison and I worked together at Big Point too. So hence all the QA shitstorm stories. This is Meryl being all sad and sappy. Hell yeah, you like me, because I'm all about fucking pleasing the honeys. Yeah, you can tell it's the waterworks because of the music. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Chrono. Chrono's just like, fuck yeah, let's fucking go smash some shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll pick up necklaces and fucking transpose my body into different realities. I don't give a shit about all you. Aaron's like, Chrono, I wish you wouldn't curse so much. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to him. It was my presence here that endangered the queen. I can remain at this castle no more. Yeek. Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Chrono, you're the makings of a great swordsman. Tonight I will jerk off to Queen Meryl like no one's fucking forever. Just one solid tantric, like one stroke per minute frog jerk off session to Queen Lean. Oh no, I picked a salad. NP. Only NP. So cute. Look at Chrono's face. Whoa, what's going on over there? What am I have to fucking put in my mouth? Oh, it's this big ass area. I just fucking put it all in my mouth. Yeah, like they all just like fucking clamped on. They're like, alright, everyone sit on Meryl's lap. Okay, Meryl, sit down in the chair. Luca, you then sit down. Now, Chrono, you now sit down and then you eat everything for everybody. Oh, shit. Why do I still have the mobile UI on my shit? Like, I got a little drunk and hit some buttons and everything looks stupid. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, I actually do need to call it here because I need to pee insanely bad. Also, I'm almost out of wine. So, those are all things. But, thank you for watching me for the last hour and a half. It's been fun. Thanks.
Bye.